White made a move. Queen takes a8. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. Queen takes f2 check. King d1. On c3. Black is looking to play queen d2 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Knight f3 was chosen by white. Bishop d7. Queen takes f8 check. King takes f8. King c1. Queen takes g2. Rook d1. Queen takes f3. Rook d3. Black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Queen takes e3. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. Bishop takes f7 check. King takes f7. Queen d7 check. Bishop e7. Black's idea is to play knight takes d1 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight d5 played by white. White intends to play queen takes e7 check and seize the initiative. Rook h e8 played by black. Knight takes e3. Knight takes d1. Queen takes d3. Knight takes e3 check. Queen takes e3. King g8. Black is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Bishop g4. Pause the video to spot black's next move. Queen takes f2 check. King d1. White is setting up to play bishop takes f5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen g2 move preferred by black. Black is preparing to play queen takes h1 check and increase their advantage significantly. Rook e1 was chosen by white. White is planning to play bishop takes f5 and dominate the board. Rook f1 was chosen by black. Bishop e2. Rook takes e1 check. King takes e1. Queen g1 check. King d2. White intends to play rook takes g1 and dominate the board. Queen takes a 1 move preferred by black. Queen b3. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. White just played. On h5. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Queen takes f2 check. King d1. White might go for. On h6. Rook a7. Queen e6 check. Queen f7. Queen takes f7 check. Rook takes f7. On e6. Rook f6. Pawn takes g7 and dominate the board. Knight c4 move preferred by black. Black wants to play queen d2 mate and dominate the board. Pawn takes c4 was chosen by white. Queen f3 check. Knight e2. Pawn d3. Black is aiming to play. Queen takes e2 check. King c1. Queen takes c2 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Pawn takes d3 played by white. Queen takes h1 check. King d2. White is preparing to play rook takes h1 and gain a significant edge. Queen takes a 1 move preferred by black. Queen e6 check. White is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Queen takes b7. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. White intends to play rook takes c6 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook g2 move preferred by black. Black might go for. Queen takes f2 check. King d1. Queen d2 mate and establish a winning position. Rook f1 move preferred by white. White is planning to play rook takes c6 and take decisive advantage. Rook f6 move preferred by black. King e1. White considers playing. Rook takes c6. Rook takes c6. Queen takes c6 and establish a winning position. Rook takes f2 played by black. Queen takes a6. Rook takes f1 check. Queen takes f1. Queen g7. Black is looking to play. Queen g3 check. King d1. Rook g1. King d2. Queen h2 check. Queen e2. Queen takes e2 check. King takes e2. Rook takes c1 and take decisive advantage. Rook c3 move preferred by white. Rook g1. Black is preparing to play. Queen g3 check. King e2. Queen g4 check. King f2. Rook takes f1 check and increase their advantage significantly. Queen takes g1 was chosen by white. Queen takes g1 check. King d2. Black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Bishop e4. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Queen takes g7. Rook f8. Bishop g5. White considers playing. Queen f6. Queen takes c1 check. Bishop takes c1 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes b5 move preferred by black. Rook takes f7. Rook takes f7. Queen g8 check. King d7. Queen takes f7 check. King c8. Queen takes e6 check. Queen d7. Black considers playing. Queen takes e6 and gain a significant edge. Queen takes e4 move preferred by white. King c7. White has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen h6. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Black might go for Bishop c5. Queen e4 check. Queen e6. Queen takes e6 check. Pawn takes e6. Rook ab1. Bishop takes e3 check and dominate the board. Queen b3 played by white. Bishop d6. Queen takes f7 check. King d8. Black is preparing to play. Queen takes h2 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook f4 move preferred by white. White intends to play Bishop g4. Bishop e7. Rook d1 check. Queen d6. Rook takes d6 check and dominate the board. Rook e8 played by black. Rook d1. White intends to play Queen takes b7. Queen takes f4. Pawn takes f4 and take decisive advantage. Rook b8 played by black. Rook fd4. Rook e6. Rook takes d6 check. Rook takes d6. Queen f8 check. King c7. Queen e7 check. King b6. Rook takes d6. Rook e8. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Pawn d3. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Pawn takes f2 check. King takes f2. Queen f7 check. King e1. Queen e6 check. King f1. Queen d5. King f2. Queen takes h1. Pawn d4. Queen takes c1. Queen d3. Queen takes b2. Knight d2. Queen takes d4 check. King g2. Queen takes d3. Bishop takes d3. Bishop takes a1. Bishop takes h7. White's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. White played. On takes f3, pause the video to spot black's next move. Knight takes e4. On takes e4. Bishop takes f2 check. King e2. Queen h4. Bishop d5. Knight d4 check. King d3. Queen g3 check. King c4. Rook c8 check. King b4. Knight takes c2 check. King a4. Queen d3. Black wants to play. Queen a6 check. Bishop a5. Rook c4 check. Bishop takes c4. Queen takes c4 check. Bishop b4. Queen takes b4 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Queen f1 was chosen by white. Queen d4 check. King b3. Queen takes d2. On a3. Knight takes a1 check. Queen takes a1. Bishop d4. Rook b1. Rook takes a8. Rook d1. White's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Rook h5. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. White's idea is to play. Rook takes f5. Rook g8. Rook f8. Queen takes f2 check. Rook takes f2. On g3. Rook f8. On g2. Queen g7 mate and gain a significant edge. Knight e7 was chosen by black. Black is planning to play Queen takes f2 mate and dominate the board. Rook h2 played by white. White's idea is to play Queen takes e7 and increase their advantage significantly. On g3 was chosen by black. Black might go for on takes h2. Rook d2. Queen b1 check. Rook d1. On promotes to queen at h1 check. King e2. Queen takes d1 check. King e3. Queen e4 mate and seize the initiative. Queen g4 played by white. On takes f2 check. King f1. White wants to play Queen g7 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight f5 move preferred by black. Black is planning to play Knight e3 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Queen f3 move preferred by white. White is aiming to play Rook takes f2 and dominate the board. Queen b3 was chosen by black. Black is planning to play Knight e3 check. King takes f2. Knight takes d1 check and seize the initiative. Rook takes f2 move preferred by white. Knight g3 check. King e1. White is aiming to play Queen takes f8 check. King h7. Queen g7 mate and dominate the board. Rook takes f3 was chosen by black. Rook takes f3. Knight e4. Black's idea is to play Queen b6. Rook dd3. King g8. Rook h3. King h7. Rook hf3. King takes h6 and increase their advantage significantly. On e6 was chosen by white. Queen a3. Black's idea is to play Queen e7. On c4. Queen takes e6. On takes d5. Queen takes d5 and gain a significant edge. Rook d2 move preferred by white. Queen c1 check. Rook d1. White might go for Rook takes c1 and dominate the board. Queen g5 move preferred by black. Black is looking to play Queen g4. On e7. Queen h4 check. King f1. Queen takes e7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook d3 move preferred by white. Queen e7. On c4. Queen takes e6. Pawn takes d5. Queen takes d5. Rook f4. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game.